Let's dive into the part 3 of this intriguing story. The night of the grand revival came like a storm. Rain had fallen all day, yet by evening the skies cleared, not naturally, but as if something commanding the heavens to be still. Thousands flooded the golden gates of the house of light and truth. Screen glowed, camera rolled, drones hovered above, capturing what the city called the night of divinity. Inside, the air smelled of incense and electric smoke. A giant cross of light shimmered behind the pulpits, but if one looked closely, it wasn't a cross at all. It was a shape of an eye. When Pastor Gabriel walked onto the stage, the crowd erupted. People screamed, cried, and fainted. Even the skeptical bowed without realizing why. He smiled, stretched his hand, and the light dimmed.
Tonight,
he said,
the heavens will descend. I shall reveal my full glory, and those who doubt shall see God with their eyes.
The crowd shouted in worship, but in the shadows of the balcony, came stood with his camera ready. His eyes were red from sleepless nights and fear, but his resolve burned stronger than ever. He wasn't there to worship, he was there to expose. Oh, this story is about to take another twist, another dangerous turn. So grab your popcorns, sit tight as we continue the story. Suddenly, the pastor clapped his hand. The ground trembled. A bright golden mist filled the room, and in that moment, people began to levitate. Slowly, as if invisible hands were lifting them, screams of horror turned into cries of terror when their eyes rolled white and their voices joined in one haunting chant.
Hail the living God!
Ikem's camera flickered. Through the lens, he saw what others couldn't. A dark shadow towering behind the pastor, his body stretching across the hall, its arms like wings of smoke. Every miracle, every healing, every sign, it had been fed by that thing. And tonight, it was hungry again. The child's mouth opened wide. The light exploded. People began to fall like broken puppets, their body twitching as the energy drained from them. Pastor Gabriel raised his hands higher, sweat glistening on his face. His voice cracked, not from weakness, but from fear. He could no longer control it. The entity had turned on his master.
No, I command you, I am your God,
he shouted. The shadow laughed, a deep echoing sound that shattered glass and faith alike.
You are a spark that will cause his flame. You serve me.
Then a blinding light engulfed the hall. When it cleared, the pastor was gone. All that remained was his white robe smothering on the altar. Ikem's footage survived, but when he played it back, it showed nothing. No shadow, no miracles, no crowd. Only the sound of one voice whispering,
"The God you seek still walks among men."
The city mourned their lost savior, but in weeks that followed, a new preacher rose in another district. Calm, charming, and strangely familiar. He called his ministry the Temple of Everlasting Light. And when he smiled at the camera, his eyes gleamed gold. Stay tuned for the last and final part.